for this month we are solving a geometry problem, which is one of the fundamental topics in IMO. So to solve this problem, firstly we'll start off by labeling the side lengths of the squares. So we'll label the side length of this square as x and the side length of this square as y. So now what we have to do is that in this problem we rely heavily on Pythagorean theorem, and we have that WP and YP are the diagonals of these squares. So since this is the diagonal of a square, this will be 45 degree, this will be 45 degree, and these two will be 45 degree as well. So altogether this will be 90 degree. So we have to we have to learn how to use this information to solve the problem. So to solve this problem we need to find out what this is equal to and what this is equals to. So by Pythagorean theorem, this diagonal will be root 2x and this one will be root 2y. So what we'll do now is we'll draw a line from W to Y. Since we can use Pythagorean theorem over here, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. Since we have a 90 degree over here, we can use the Pythagorean theorem over here. So Wy will be equals to root 2x whole square plus root 2y whole square, which will be Wy square will be equals to 2x square plus 2y square. Now we have deduced till this much, so we'll leave this aside. So now we have lots of variables here, so we would realistically like to relate it to the things we know. So we know the diameter of this circle, so we know the radius as well. So we would like to relate one of these variables to either the diameter or the radius of the circle. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll draw a line from W to O and from Y to O. So these two will be the radiuses of the circle, because we take O as the center of the circle. Now what we want to do is we want to apply Pythagorean theorem here as well. But to apply Pythagorean theorem, we need a 90 degree angle. So to do that, what we can do is we can apply a theorem over here. So the name of the theorem is central angle inscribed theorem. So what this theorem states is that the angle subtended from the center of the circle and the angle subtended from one point of the circle is like double. So if we have x over here, the angle over here will be 2x. So since this is the diagonal of a square, this will be 45 degree, and this will be, by this theorem, this will be 90 degree. So therefore we can use the Pythagorean theorem over here to find out what Wy is. So Wy square is WO and OY square, which is 16 square plus 16 square, which will be equals to 512, and 512 is equals to 2x square plus y square is equals to 512, and this is the angle of all four squares of in the diagram, because this square is a reflection of this square, and this square is a reflection of this square. So the area of this square is x square and the area of this square is y square. So we have 2x square plus 2y square. So x square, y square, y square. So we have 2x square and 2y square, and the value of 2x square and 2y square is 512. So the area of the squares are 512 square units.